Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. So this listener says, hey guys, so this last week I've been helping my parents move house, moving them up north by 4 hours, so I decided to stay the night at their place before making my way back home. They go to bed really early, and I got bored with lack of TV and TikTok getting old pretty quickly, so I decided to stream some Netflix on my dad's iPad. I found on their browser history a site called Fab Swingers. Jamie's remembered to see it now. I should have left it there, but I didn't, and I clicked on it, and I found a full profile that my parents had been using to hunt down men to sleep with my mum. With hundreds of DMs from men and multiple pictures of my mum with other guys in the gallery. I can't unsee this, guys. What should I do? Tell them I know? Ignore it all? How do I know they are being safe? The sick feeling I feel at the moment, I cannot compare to anything else. Please help, guys.
Bury that down deep inside your soul.
So when we got this email, I don't mean to laugh. It is just, soul destroying. But I'm laughing because when I sent this to Jamie and he said that exact same thing, and I called Jamie a prude. And we had this whole argument about, he was like, no. And I'm like, people don't just stop having sex, Jamie. And you're like, my parents have only had sex 3 times to conceive me and my brothers. And I'm like, yeah, right then.
Held together by priests. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's a pretty horrifying thing to find. But that's what I say to Jamie. Well, they don't stop having sex because when you get to a certain age, what else have you got to do? Like, if you're retired and stuff like that, and like you've been having sex with each other for however old you are, maybe they want to, spread that. You don't live at home anymore.
Just be a bit more fucking think about it a bit more. Like if I was the dad, and I was this young, and my young lad goes, "Oh, Dad, do you mind if I just watch some Netflix on your iPad?" "Oh yeah, sure, son. Let me just go and get it, and then I'll go fuck off into another room and delete everything off the fucking thing before I hand it over." Just a little bit of tech savvy would have saved this guy a whole world of hurt.
My mum's terrible. Like, she sometimes shows me something that she's like bidding on eBay or something like that, and I'll look on there and I don't even see the item. I just see the gazillion amount of tabs that she's got open at the top. I'm like, how is your iPad even running? You've got about 80 tabs up there. Oh, well, I just leave them open. Like Christmas presents that she was looking at for me and my brothers from like 3 years ago. Still up on the top.
At least it's innocent, Dan. At least it's fucking innocent.
Well, I don't look. There's too many. I couldn't even find it if I wanted to.
I would be in such a state if I was this listener.
Would you not like take it, like your sickness carries on and you have a quick go through the gallery? Like, you're just looking at one photo and you're like, no. You're not going to be like 2, 3, 4. I've had enough now.
My mum would come into the room and I'm hyperventilating on the floor and end up in A&E.
Just hear a scream.
I'll go catatonic for a good 2-3 years, and then
Jamie's night terrors have come back.
Put it away, Mum. Put it away. Mate, like, honestly, oh fuck me, man. Even the thought of it is just making me ill now. That is nothing. I don't think there's ever going to be a reasonable reason for you to talk about that with your parents. So just ignore that it's even come up in your life and move on. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, normally I'm like, talk about it, but like I said to Jamie, like, you don't live there anymore. That they haven't died just because they've given birth to. Adults. Yeah. So if that's what they they're happy doing, and it doesn't so far hasn't spilled into your life. If you hadn't, you would never have known. So obviously, it's something that they happy doing and not talking about. Then,
If they start introducing you to a third, then start getting concerned.
yeah.
But
But everyone is entitled to enjoy themselves. You know what I mean? There's a couple times I said before in the podcast where Mum gave me, like Jeff got my stepdad got a vasectomy.
yeah,
So Mum's like, "Oh, we don't need these anymore," and gave like the condoms to me. And then I don't know why they must have just been trying to be careful, but Jeff comes in at 1 o'clock in the morning asking for them back. I'm like, thanks. That's when I lived at home, so I knew they were about to fucking get it on. You know what I mean? So, parents do shit like that.
Oh man, I don't know what I would have done.
I just gave them to him and was like, do not give me them back. Just hold on to them. But it makes me wonder, like, what I'm going to be like with my kids. And I'm like, I'm the only person, obviously, and my partner are having sex in my house. Like, when I have kids, you can fuck in the car, you can even fuck in the garden. I don't give a fuck. But underneath my roof, you are not having sex. Only I am allowed sex in my house. It's not happening. Not a chance. Because I know if I have a boy, if I have a kid like a boy, he's all over my house. I have to disinfect the whole fucking thing, even on his own, bashing his wiener against the table and the walls. I mean,
God knows what you're up to as a teenager, Dan.
sick bastard.
Yeah, like people have fun, do whatever they want. Yeah, just the thought of you thinking about your own parents doing it is horrific. And I would just leave that thought where it is. Just bury that down. Just don't think about it ever again. Like, as long as they're doing what they're doing and they're happy, who cares? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
just you
I'm
being
sorry
nosy.
you had to go through that.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's a terrible thing to go. But they were keeping it secret because you had no idea. So it's something that they're just experiencing on their own.
It's only their lack of computer etiquette which led to such problems.
Who doesn't have a fucking app anyway for Netflix? Why are you on the internet looking at Netflix?
Well, that was a whole thing that I was reading before I figured out the actual thing. I was like, so what? They don't have Netflix on their phone? What?
Shame on them. Shame on them for not downloading the app. Most things come with Netflix already installed as well. So, but yeah, there's no reason to talk about it. Like, do you want them to explain why they've decided to do it? No, no one wants that.
No.
And they're quite happily doing it on their own. So just never ask them what they've been doing for the weekend. Just keep it at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just if they go from a weekend away or something, just don't ask.
No, don't ask for pictures. Just leave it at that. Just say, hope you had a good weekend. But thank you for the email. Your hardship did make me laugh. Thanks very much. I hope you got through it.